Well, first off, congrats on the movie.
Thank you.
Pretty epic, this one. Pretty epic.
Okay.
How does the conversation go between you and Damian, where you get a part? Do you have to kind of say, "Hey, dude, I want to be in this one"? Because you're in La La Land, I guess.
Right. I mean, I read the script. The project has always sort of been around, for years, actually. They've been working on it. And when I first read the script, I loved the character. And I don't remember how we first started speaking about it, but we both had the same idea, I think, that it would be a good role for me. But we also both wanted it to feel like, I don't know if deserved is the right word, but we wanted everybody on the project to feel the same way. So I put together an audition tape, and it was sent to casting and to the producers, and all of them, gave the thumbs up that they liked me for the role. So I jumped through a few hoops. It wasn't quite as simple as just, here you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how it came to be.
Would have been a bit awkward if Damian had said...
Yeah, exactly. I thought she was good, but I don't know if I buy the accent. Yeah.
In terms of research, because I imagine everybody did their research on this, and obviously you're playing a real person. I mean, did you kind of properly delve into kind of the history and the relationship between the two characters and what their relationship was, given kind of how it unfolds?
Yes, definitely. I've never done more research on a movie than I did in this one, both just because there's so much information to absorb. It's like drinking from a fire hose in terms of all that there is to learn about the space program and the time period. And then on top of that, I wanted to do justice and do this, play this woman accurately. So I actually went down to Dallas and met with her daughter, Bonnie White.
Oh, wow.
And that was the most helpful thing I did in my preparation, because you can read so many things about astronauts' wives, and then when you actually talk to the people who knew them, you get the real truth and the specifics about that person, because they weren't all the same. They were all playing the same role, so to speak, but Pat was, unique and different in her own way, and Bonnie and her son Eddie as well gave me a lot of the specifics for the role.
How much time did you and Jason spend kind of preparing together? Because obviously, you've got Claire and Ryan, and you've got you two, and then all the other couples as well. I mean, did you spend much time kind of getting to grips with each other and the relationship?
Yeah, so we had a lunch together where we got to know one another and develop a rapport. And I instantly was like, this is going to work. He's so charming and so passionate about what he does. And then we just sort of stayed in touch, as we would each talk to different members of the family. We would share notes, shared a dialogue coach. And yeah, he was kind of like a support for me on set. He's obviously done a ton of films and things, and he was, a guide in a way.
How was it? How did you kind of see Damian with this one? Because obviously he's slowly made bigger and bigger movies as he's gone on. Did you see much difference in him as a director in this one? Because it's a much bigger movie than he's done before.
He's remarkably confident in everything I've seen him do. And I remember when I first saw him on set, I couldn't believe that, he was running the show so confidently. I think for this film, I was blown away by his mastery of the technical aspects of it. Seeing him directing this green screen timing with the spacecraft and consulting the astronauts. I had just never seen him do so much technical directing before. But from film to film, I mean, he's still the same, guy in a T-shirt going around just making a movie.
And obviously this one's been talked about for Oscars, as La La Land did, and obviously the stuff with La La Land happened on the Oscars and everything else. I mean, is he a little bit more cautious with this one, and just that he'd like people to just see it and then whatever happens, happen? Because with La La Land, it kind of come with a preemptive that from the very first moment that, Oscars were being talked about.
Yeah. I mean, I think that both of us sort of believe that awards are wonderful in the sense that it, increases awareness about the movie. And so we would feel so lucky as to get to experience it before, even if you don't end up winning. I think it's, it's an honor. So, of course, I think both of us would love for the film to be recognized in that way. But at this point, it's mostly day by day. Okay, we're going to London. Now we're going to Florida. We haven't had a conversation about the what if.
Well, listen, congratulations on the film. It's absolutely fantastic. Thanks so much for your time.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey You Guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yeah.
Nice.
Hey You Guys!